What's something about your body, or any living organism that you find fascinating and terrifying at the same time? A fever is your body's primary method of fighting a virus when it gets out of hand. It alternates raising and lowering your body temperature to increasing extremes. The result of this is that either the virus dies or you do, which is pretty metal when you think that your body does this on its own. Your immune system. If he dies, he dies. Gut-brain connection influences mood and cognition, but gut imbalances can contribute to mental health disorders. The kidneys, they are so good at their job that only 25 is required to function normally. The bad thing is because they're so good, by the time you start seeing symptoms it's usually pretty advanced and you have like 20 function left. The fact that babies already have their adult teeth inside of their skull. I have multiple sclerosis. Basically, my immune system is eating the protective layer around my nerves myelin. It's like having a gremlin in your vehicle randomly stripping wires and causing cross connections. The results are truly fucking weird. For example, in brushing my teeth, I tell my arm to go right, it goes left and stabs me in the cheek. You'll feel pain and skin sensations in a weird late way on my affected appendages. On parts you'll feel it normally, on others it'll come in late, or the temp and pressure sensations come in milliseconds apart. It's truly fascinating to see how this shit unfolds, but the reality is that it is shortening my life and ruining the quality of what I have left. We are but a squid monster operating a bone mech with meat armor and my mech is rejecting me. Breastfeeding is wild to me. The fact that my body just starts to produce milk to feed my baby and then change its contents based on what the baby needs. While we are donut shaped and the hole in the middle of the donut is our digestive tube. I admire and am simultaneously horrified by nature. Guys have a suture on their scrotum, which in terms of embryology is the former labia of a girl. All embryos develop as girls, testicles are the same as ovaries in a woman, guys have holes in the pelvis through which the testicles descended during embryogenesis. If bored, you can shove the testicle back into the bone. If I push a certain spot on my left palm, a bubble forms in the skin under it. My imagination, that shit wild. Cordyceps fungi, they turn insects into zombies fascinating. They turn insects into zombies terrifying. All of the immature eggs that a woman will have in her life are formed as a fetus in the womb at around 4 months. That means that if you are a woman pregnant with a baby girl, you are potentially also carrying your future grandkids. For me it's the fact that identical twins form inside someone, sharing the same cord, and one baby might essentially eat the other. Not physically, but they will basically cut off and steal nutrients to the weaker one. Like imagine being a mom and being told one of your babies is pretty much trying to kill the other one inside of you. Female pleasure spot inside vagina, male pleasure spot inside butt. Nature, why you do this? The only thing preventing your stomach acid from melting your insides is a coat of saliva. Pregnancy and birth. The way they seem to be designed to maximize reproduction at the cost of repairability. They just self-destruct. GRR. The heart is a tube. We're memory. Both one of humanity's greatest advantages and sometimes completely unreliable. Dendrogaster anatomy. Does it even have any organs left?